You know how we have bad hair days? Why don't we have bad face days? I'm starting it right now. Bad face days. And I'm gonna be the first one to have one because I'm having a bad face day.
Hey old lady, it's Michelle, the oldest of the old ladies. And today we're gonna talk about alpha and beta hydroxy acids and why every woman over 40 needs them. You and me, we need them. If you need anti-aging help, and you love to laugh, then you'll love our community of skincare lovers. So do consider subscribing. Today I'm starting an entire series on peels. We're gonna start with your everyday physical exfoliants, and we're gonna move up to our salon peels that we do at home. Shh, they're listening. Let's start talking first about physical exfoliants. That's something that almost everyone is already doing. It's a washcloth. It's these little makeup brushes that everyone uses. I know they're name brands. I don't have a battery in this. This is not a name brand. This is just one of the cheap ones that I got from Amazon. There's a hair on it. Oh, I hate hairs. Everyone has one of these, including me, though, as you can see from the bent up section of this, I never use them. I always think in my mind, this is gonna be so fun. And then when it's time to wash off my makeup, it's just like, that's too much work. I'm gonna have to put a battery in it, then I'm gonna have to clean it, and I'm gonna have to clean my face, and I'm gonna have to rinse. No, so I never use it. But here is something that I do actually love. This is the Neutrogena Micro Dermabrasion, and it actually has a little Velcro-ish thingy dilly right there that goes on, and it scrubs. Oh, I love this thing. This thing is amazing. This I keep filled with batteries. I've had this for eons. I've had this for probably 5 or 6 years, possibly longer. You just get refill heads on this. Another physical exfoliant that you probably used yourself are the facial scrubs that have the little things in them. Don't get the kinds with the non-biodegradable beads that kill the lice in the sea or something. This one smells wonderful. Oh yeah, coconutty, my favorite. And even though it came from the Dollar Tree, it's actually a really decent product, but you can get these in prices ranging from, $1 all the way on up to 50 or 60. They're all gonna do the same thing as a brush or a washcloth, although this might be slightly better as far as performing. Although if you scrub hard enough on these things, you can remove the skin from your face. Now we're gonna move on to some chemical exfoliants, and prices range from $1 to $2, although I don't actually know any that are $2, all the way on up to the hundreds of dollars. So I've got a collection here of some that I have in my house so that you can see the different products. The great thing about BHAs and AHAs is that they're exfoliants that everyone can use. Everyone. Yes, everyone. Everyone. Yes, everyone. Can everyone have dairy? Was that you? Can everyone have peanuts? Call 911. So almost everyone can use a BHA peel. Let's start with e.l.f. because this is probably the cheapest of the ones that I have. This is a gentle peeling exfoliant, which just means that it probably doesn't burn going. I've never used it. I bought it because it was on sale with an e.l.f.y sale, and haven't used it yet, but I'm sure it's fine. Then we've got DermaE, which is one of my all-time favorite exfoliants. Not only is this probably my second bottle, but I buy it for my mom every year as a gift for Christmas or her birthday or something to show her I love her. So this is a great one, very inexpensive. I think this one's under 10 on Amazon. Now let's move up in price range a little bit and go to Paula's Choice. Now everyone knows about Paula's Choice. Everyone buys Paula's Choice. They're actually quite a bit more expensive. I'm gonna bring in some footage. Stay for just a little bit longer. I'm gonna bring in some footage of me trying both of these on different cheeks and the next day so you can see the difference. So this is about 30, I wanna say $35-ish, so big difference in price. Stay tuned till the end to find out if the difference in price matters. Now let's just move on up to the most expensive, most elaborate. You do not need this in your lineup exfoliant, and this is Skin Medica AHA BHA cream. Now why do I have a $100 BHA cream? Because I got it on sale on Amazon for super duper cheap. It was worth it. It was similar to price and Paula's. I think it was around $35, and to me it's worth trying something if it's almost half price. Those are your chemical exfoliants. The whole purpose of an exfoliant is to remove that top layer of skin. It's a little duller, it's a little scratchy like an old person's. I mean, we are old, but does our skin have to look like it? Absolutely not. Whether you're doing a chemical or a physical, it's going to remove just that top layer of dead skin, revealing newer softer, smoother, glowinger skin. Depending on the type of exfoliant that you're using, that depends on how much better your skin is going to look. Obviously, if you're using a physical exfoliant, it's going to be smaller change than if you're using a chemical exfoliant, or dare we say, a real a little bit of tingling. I love the tingling. Yeah, spilled it everywhere. This one's very liquidy. Also tingling. Ooh, love it. Both sides tingled some. I'll put this on the back of this hand, so it'll be the opposite. Always put your skincare on the back of your hands. Always, always, always. And we'll put a little bit of this on this hand. More lotiony, but also quite a bit thicker. I get up to the tips of my fingers too. Get it all. Sometimes I forget that thumb, but get it all. Get those wrinkles out of there. Toodaloo. See you in the morning. We did the DermaE on this side, and we did the Polish Choice on this side, and there's a drastic difference this morning. The DermaE is still moisturized. You can still feel that it's not dry. It's moisturized. You know, I moisturized my face before I went to bed, and this side stayed. This side is completely dry. And as far as how they feel, they both feel... My forehead is just smooth. There's, you know, you don't feel the bumpiness, the dry skin. It's all the dry skin is gone. But it's just so strange. Almost so much that it would be called sticky. This side is sticky, but what it really is moisturized. But it feels somewhat sticky in comparison to where it feels completely dry, like I did nothing to this side of my face. Yeah, that's actually really cool. So just a completely different kind of product is going to give completely different kind of results. And I didn't even notice that in the past, that this one left me feeling more moisturized. How about that? As you can see, why spend more when you can get equally as good, if not better, from a cheaper product? It's really just up to your budget. But here on my channel, we like to save money, don't we? You like to save money? That's why we're gonna go with this cheaper one. But be sure and subscribe, because I'm gonna do a whole bunch of peels, and it's gonna be really fun and cool. I've never done this before. I've got some peels I've actually never even tried, so we're gonna do some fun new stuff. Be kind and rewind. Spent 30 minutes on this. You better like this video.